welcome back. You are in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen with your favorite cooking show host. How are y'all today? Guess what? I got a treat. I've got two beautiful guests today, and I cannot wait for y'all to see who they are. Y'all know I'm Kansas City, okay? And we're gonna cook a curry shrimp dish. It's quick, it's easy. Dinner on the table, 30, 40 minutes, y'all, because we do this because we want y'all to get back in the kitchen, right? So don't miss this episode.
Hey y'all, it's Jovan Franklin with J.NicoleConsulting.
And Brooklyn Franklin, your USA National Miss Preteen.
And we are so excited to be here with Miss Sheila today in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen making something fabulous. So stay tuned to see what we're going to be creating and to learn just a little bit about us.
Welcome back. You're in the Gangsta Goodies kitchen. Do I have a treat for y'all today? Oh my God. Look, y'all. Look, I'm such a fan of Brooklyn. She don't even know, okay? I've been giddy ever since she walked through the door. But I have watched this young lady over the years just through social media just come into her own, and I'm so excited that she's here with her beautiful mom who helps guide that process, y'all. And so I want you guys to take a look. I've got a clip, and I want you guys to see Miss Brooklyn in action.
Hands, hands with my hands, hands, hands above my head, like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, hands together, forgive him before his head, because dance, dance, dance with my hands, hands, hands above my head, like Jesus said, I'm gonna dance, dance, dance.
So I know, right? Y'all look, y'all see her on the runway, okay? Look, I'm almost look, we're the same height. But you guys, when our kids are doing amazing things, it is our job as a part of their community and a part of their village, to let them know that we're proud of them, to uplift them and encourage them in any way we can, y'all. So that's one of the reasons I wanted you guys to meet Miss Brooklyn in the kitchen, y'all, because I want you to get your phone out. If you're not already following, I need y'all to follow, okay? We're going to give y'all all of that information. But first, I want you guys to hear from Brooklyn and her lovely mom. Tell us your name. I've said Brooklyn's name 50 times. I'm such a fan, okay?
Absolutely. So I'm Jovan Franklin. I'm her mother.
And I'm Brooklyn Franklin. I'm your USA National Miss Missouri Preteen.
Did y'all hear that? Say it again, just in case they didn't hear. You know how they say it louder for the people in the back?
I'm your USA National Miss Missouri Preteen.
And tell them what else you do.
And I also am a model, and I'm a fashion designer, and I love doing this. I was the youngest Kansas City Fashion Week designer ever, and it was actually really fun, and it was a cool thing to experience.
Oh my God, I saw that. I was like, look at this young lady. Yeah, did you guys hear that? I mean, there's so much creativity and talent in this young woman. And so you guys, come on. Now, Brooklyn, I have a question for you. So just in case there's a mom out there that's watching, and we hope y'all are watching, mom, who has a daughter who may be interested, how would they get started?
Start by, actually, that's a good question. Start by
Looking at videos.
Yeah, do your research. Look at videos, search up try local stuff, local pageants. I know that we have a lot of local pageants here, and they're really good, things to start off with.
Awesome. They could probably also call your mom too, couldn't they?
Yeah, and they can call my mom.
Yes, yes. And so, Mom, tell us a little bit about your business.
Absolutely. So I started J.NicoleConsulting, I want to say probably about 2 years ago,
Okay.
But I hit it hard this year. Back in April 2024, I finally closed the books on corporate America.
Okay.
And went full-time as a consultant. So 14 and a half years in corporate industry. I said, you know what, it's time to just really focus on things that give me joy.
Yes.
And one of the things that I've loved is just being able to watch her grow and just modeling and pageants and confidence and just
Yes.
all the things. And so I've been able to help, I want to say, probably over 120 girls since April step on stage, not just in pageants,
Wow.
but in modeling, in the interview room, any type of speech or thing that they're preparing for. It's been a big blessing, and it's been a lot of fun to be able to do that. So.
Wow. Okay, so is it limited to girls or preteens?
No. So
Okay.
the age range that I normally start at is about 4.
Gotcha.
And then I work with women like Mrs.
Okay.
Women that are competing or just want to get started in modeling as well. I've actually worked with a couple guys to kind of help guide them
Yes.
because we've got local shows here in Kansas City
Yes.
that really help them get on the runway as well. So anybody who's just trying to boost their confidence on stage in front of a
Yes.
big audience, I'm willing to be able to help them.
I
and
love
get them
that.
on their way.
So your website is?
It's J.NicoleConsulting.net. You can go out to that on the web. You can also search for me on social media underneath J. Nicole Consulting under Facebook and Instagram. I'm pretty active there, and you'll see a lot of different videos, especially on Instagram, when it comes to all the different types of people that I work with. And I travel. I do a lot of traveling sessions as well. So from Kansas City, Kansas, all the way to the South, Alabama, Georgia. And next year I'll be putting some new footprints on the calendar as well. So.
I love it. So my next question is, were you inspired to do this because you're guiding your own baby?
Yeah.
And so it's like, hey, I can help other people do this.
Absolutely. So I started modeling when I was, I want to say, a sophomore in high school.
Okay.
So I was in the modeling industry,
Okay.
and then I competed in pageants later on in high school. And then I also competed as a Mrs. So
Okay.
I've got a nice little
Yes.
footprint. I was actually Miss Black Kansas USA in 2008.
Wow.
And went to Nevada and competed, and so that was an amazing experience,
Yes.
especially for girls of color.
Yes.
Women of color, to show that we come in all different shades and sizes and have all different types of ambition.
Yes.
And so she wanted to do it, and I was like, nope, I don't know anything about kid pageants.
Wow.
And so here we are.
I
She's
love
won
it.
3 national titles back to back to back.
Wow.
And been just amazing. You can see her on Kohl's because she's a print model for them. And then now in the designing world, it's been pretty amazing to see her live out the things she loves.
I love it. And for you, Brooklyn, to be able to do what you love doing now. Not waiting like how we wait till we're adults, until we go, oh, you know what, it's time to do something different. But from the beginning, tap into you, that's huge. Most of us we're not there yet, and even as adults, some adults aren't even there yet. So that speaks a lot about your character, your confidence, and you just being connected with your soul source and that source of you that's connected to God. Because most people, again, and when you're connected in that way, and you have amazing parents. Oh my God, I just love that. I could talk. We're gonna cook, y'all. We are. We're gonna start that. So take a look. I'm just so excited, to have them both here. I want you to take a quick look at the ingredients that we have for today's recipe, y'all. Okay, you see the ingredients? It's simple, it's easy, it's not a lot. You can, of course, add other things to it. Now, one of the things that I'm gonna add to this curry is some roasted sweet potatoes. Only because I love sweet potatoes. And and so it's another way to make it a little more hearty. We've got the shrimp, we've got the onions, the garlic, bell peppers, and adding that sweet potato. And even though we're gonna serve it over rice, it just gives it, and it's the comfort food time of the year, where we want that comfort food. And so I put just a little bit of olive oil in this cast iron skillet, you guys. And so if you want to come a little closer, we're gonna get this started. We're gonna start with these onions. And that really, that's not hot enough, y'all. And that's really just about a half of an onion. If you're a real onion lover, you can, which I am, but I was like, half an onion is gonna be good enough. Put a half an onion in there, chop it up. Then we're gonna add a little garlic. This is about 2 cloves of fresh garlic chopped.
I love garlic.
I do too. I do too, makes everything better. And this is a half of a red bell pepper. Just to kind of up the vegetables that we have in here. And I always am going to also start layering the flavor. I don't want to wait till the last minute to add the curry, because then it's like, it's not in it, it's just on it. And so this is a golden Jamaican curry, because curry comes in all type. You have Thai curry, red curry, and this is a golden curry, y'all. It's already smelling good. And so we're just gonna cook that down for a little bit. I love sweet potatoes, and I love potatoes, period. But white potatoes, I learned through my wellness journey and releasing all those unwanted pounds, that my body doesn't really metabolize potatoes, or white potatoes, and use them as energy. My body wants to store it as fat.
Yeah.
And so I only have 1 serving of potato a week, a white potato. So the other way I can get a potato in is have a sweet potato, because my body responds different to a sweet potato than a regular potato. So interesting. So we're just gonna let that cook a little bit. So Jovan, are you from Kansas City?
I am from Kansas City,
Okay.
born and raised. Both
Okay.
my parents live here. My father's actually from New York. He's from
Okay.
Brooklyn, hence how Brooklyn got her name.
Oh, your papa's namesake. I love it.
Yeah. And so, been here my whole life.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And so where did you go to school at?
Yeah, so I actually graduated from Olathe East High School.
Okay.
And I got a basketball and a track scholarship. And so I went to Park University up north in Parkville, Missouri. Played there, kind of stayed here as the oldest child. My parents they was really excited to be here and kind of see me, support me, and so met my husband.
Nice.
And it will be 13 years, I think, in June.
Wow.
Don't get me lying. Don't get upset.
I love it.
So.
I love it. Can you guys smell that curry?
It smells so good.
It does, doesn't it? It's like, oh my goodness. So now we are going to add those sweet potatoes to the mix. Thank you. Those all mixed in. And actually what I did with the sweet potatoes, I charred them in the oven first, so they're already soft, basically already done. Otherwise, it will take forever for them to get cooking on the stove. Now, Brooklyn, what's your favorite food?
That question always gets me.
Me too.
We eat everything. Like, I'm not a picky eater at all.
Really?
No, not at all.
Okay.
One of my favorite foods that I love to eat is sushi. I love sushi.
Her palate is
extended. Yes.
And expensive. Extended and expensive. Sushi is not cheap.
I love it.
And then another one of the foods I like is butter chicken.
She does.
I love butter chicken.
So when she heard this,
And
she's
naan
like,
bread.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yes.
So good.
Oh. So do you help your mom in the kitchen?
I help my dad.
Okay.
My mom makes really good spaghetti.
Okay.
And she makes other good things. But I love her spaghetti. It's
Okay.
so good.
Oh.
But then I help my dad in the kitchen. My dad makes all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
He's the real chef.
He's
I
the
can do the
chef.
basic stuff. He's the
Okay.
one who likes to do stuff from scratch.
Okay. I
Mhm.
love it. And you know, the culinary industry is dominated by men.
Yeah.
So that's not
Yeah.
uncommon
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
You know? Now what we're going to do, we're going to add a little coconut milk. So we've kind of cooked those down. And so, yeah, so we're going to add a little coconut milk.
Are you taking the notes? So you
Mhm. So then you and your dad can cook it later. Yes. So that is cinnamon now. It is, isn't it? Turn that down just a little bit. So that what happened is that sugar, that natural sugar from those sweet potatoes, got it going really good. And we're also gonna put just a little bit of broth in there. And so, that's the broth. Thank you.
What kind of broth is it?
Now this is just a vegetable broth.
Okay.
If I would have had shrimp broth or a seafood broth, I would have used that, but this is just a basic vegetable broth. And so the key is getting the sauce, you know, to the consistency and the flavor that you like. And
So
then
the more coconut milk, the
creamier
creamier
is
would
gonna
be.
be.
Okay.
Yes. And so we're gonna put a little more coconut milk in here. And we're gonna put a little bit of more curry in here too, after we get the shrimp in. So we probably use about, in total, maybe about a half a cup to a cup of the coconut milk.
Okay. Can you use other types of milk?
No, I would
Got
use
it.
just coconut
Okay.
milk. And it is a now don't ask me why, but this is a Jamaican curry and it's typically coconut.
Got it.
Mhm.
Perfect.
And then there are some, like I don't think the Thai curry, I don't think they use coconut.
Okay.
It just kind of depends.
Okay.
And so we're gonna put the shrimp in here. Yes, and it won't take those long to cook at all. And we will let y'all come a little closer so you can kind of see what that looks like in the skillet. And so we're just gonna let the shrimp cook. And let them cook 2 to 3 minutes on each side, y'all, and they'll be done. We're gonna let it cook, and then when we come back, we're gonna taste this dish, and we're gonna talk more to Jovan and Brooklyn. We'll be right back, y'all. Okay, y'all, we are back. I want y'all to come a little closer. Look at this shrimp curry. It looks good, don't it? It smells good too. Okay, so now, Brooklyn, we're gonna taste. You and your mom taste first, and then just help yourself. Here's your spoon. You get your rice, and then I'll hold that for you. There we go. There we go.
She's like, I'm gonna make sure to get a good.
Yes, absolutely. Get all of that. Mmm. Yummy, yummy.
There we go. I'll get that
Yes. There we go. Pass it to your mom. Yes.
You did a fabulous job with this.
Thank
The
you.
smells are amazing.
Thank you. I keep saying, actually, her son is going to invent smell-o-vision. So people will be able to smell.
He needs to hurry up because we.
There we go. Okay, y'all. You ready? Okay, let's see. Y'all tell me what y'all think. And I have a tough skin, so be like, well, it could use a little more salt or a little more Give your honest opinion.
Nothing is needed.
You know, it's
This
funny.
is really good.
The curry isn't as strong as I thought it would be. This is so good.
I'm glad you like
It's really
it. I'm glad you like it. And because I didn't use any other seasoning, and so it could, I think, use maybe just a little pinch of salt. And that sweet potato.
That's good.
You like it?
I love it. Food is such a, it is my love language. It was my mother's love language. It's mine. It turned out pretty good.
It's fantastic.
And so, Brooklyn, I'll give the recipe to your mom, and so then you and your dad can
That's good.
surprise everybody one day and make some curry. And you see how it, depending on how much curry you use, that's going to, I also think the coconut milk kind of,
It cancels it out.
I think it does.
Yes.
So it's not as overpowering, because curry can be overpowering. Y'all, that was good.
This is so good.
I love it. I'm glad that you like it. That's important. Yes. You've made my day. First of all, I'm one of her biggest fans, and she's here and she likes the dish I cook. So that is a win-win day for me. It really is. I wanted to also ask Jovan, as a mom of a pageant young lady, and of color, can you share with us some of the things that, although barriers are not an issue for us, we work around it, we move through them, we knock them down. But what are some of the things that you believe young girls and women of color face in this industry?
So I think it's hard because there's always comparison.
Okay.
Pageantry didn't really start with us.
Yes.
And so the competition and the dynamic is really hard. So I think a lot of times it's hard to kind of navigate where to be resourceful and those who can really help so that they are on the same playing field as everyone else. And so that is definitely a struggle.
Okay.
And one of the challenges that I say that you can help girls of color and girls to just kind of find that inclusivity is to give them the resources.
Yes.
Find those who are in their area to kind of help them navigate and grow.
Yes.
Really, the web is
amazing.
a lot. There's so much. I think people forget that you can go out to the internet and you can search and Google anything. And so just seeing if there's, different systems or organizations in your area to just kind of start there first is definitely the key. So
okay, awesome. Thank you. And representation matters in everything that we do. And so I would imagine when young girls are watching you, Brooklyn, they see somebody who looks like them, and then they believe, oh, I can do that too. One of the things with even me doing, this cooking show is seeing people who look like me doing it. No, they're not in my city, but they're all over the country and all over the world. And I'm like, oh, okay, I can do that too. So it kind of helps to, to boost, that confidence, so that we know that we too can do that. I also wanted to ask, and I don't know, it just escaped me. He'll edit all that out. Okay. It was a question from your list. I can see it. What question you want me to ask?
About like the different, maybe what I do, like variety of different consulting that I offer.
Gotcha.
Maybe.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. I love it. She's loving it. I love it. So, Jovan, can you tell us like the different types of consulting that you do?
Absolutely. So there's just not modeling and pageant, but you know, I work on walking, I work on interview skills, because a lot of times, especially now, the generation is stuck behind a phone.
Yes.
They're stuck behind tablets, they're stuck behind computers, and they forget how to actually communicate like we are right now, and look at each other and have that eye contact.
Yes.
So that's one of the things that I say that go beyond just like pageantry.
Yes.
It's adapting to everyday, you know, situations and having that conversation and communication. So I work heavy on that.
Nice.
Prepping different types of resumes.
Okay.
Spokesmodel speeches.
Okay.
And then branding. Branding is a really big thing. So for those who are really wanting to, you know, put themselves out there in a marketing way, kind of like I have to do with her, so that people can see what she does.
Yes.
And you know, that has helped a lot with different paid partnerships. And
so you could help me with branding.
Yes, I could. I definitely could.
Okay, because I need help, y'all.
For sure.
Yes.
So it's been nice to just, you know, you've got to find a face with the name.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Putting things out there so people can see what you do.
Yes.
How often you do it, where you're located,
Absolutely.
where you go.
Yes. I love it. So I'm going to call you. I need some help. For real, for real.
Let's do it.
I have all these big dreams and goals, and, you know, then I go, okay, well, you know, Sheila, you can't do that by yourself, you know, and because I don't have the skill set, you know, nor do I want to do it by myself.
Yeah.
I just want to show up.
Yeah, for sure. No, I get it. I get it.
I just want to show up. Brooklyn, can you tell us, like, what's next? What do you have? Because I've seen you in Kohl's. I've seen, what's that luggage? The
Hulkin.
Yes.
I love that thing. It's so
Yeah.
good.
Yes. So I've seen you in that one. What do you have coming down the pipe that we should be looking for?
Nothing too big.
Well, the pageant.
Well, my pageant.
Okay.
That's in July in no, not Hollywood, Florida.
In Orlando.
Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm super excited about that.
Yes.
I don't think anything too big else is coming up.
Okay. Okay.
Still busy with school.
Okay.
You started a new sport.
Oh yeah, I started volleyball.
Look at you.
I'm starting club. I think it's club in January.
Okay.
So I'm super excited about that. I'll be playing against 7 to 14-year-olds.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, I'm excited about that.
So you're an athlete, you're a model, you're a fashion designer, an athlete, student, mom, and you're a big sister. So what about that role?
Yeah, I'm a big sister to 2 little gremlins. What my youngest brother is 4, and then my a little bit older brother is 11.
Okay.
But yeah, they're
they're brothers.
They're brothers.
I love it. So when you get all dressed up, are they like looking at you like in awe? Or are they trying to pull your dress off or pull your hair?
They're sweet.
They're sweet.
Okay.
But when they want to be.
I had 2 brothers. I was the only girl too, so I had 2 brothers. I remember what that was like. Yes. I was going to ask you too, you know, your skin is flawless.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you tell us what you do for your skin? How do you care for it?
I just went to like I just got a facial maybe like a few weeks ago because I've been having a lot of bad acne up here.
Okay.
But I normally just put on moisturizer. I love the brand Ordinary. It's the best thing ever.
Okay.
I use their serum and then their moisturizer. I love that. It's so good.
Okay.
But I don't try to put on a lot of makeup on my face because I'm still 12 and my skin is still like aging, I guess. But Yeah, I don't do a whole lot of makeup
Mhm.
besides if I'm modeling or doing pageant stuff.
Absolutely, and you don't need to. Your skin is just vibrant and
Thank
all of
you.
that. Somebody was just telling my granddaughter about the brand that you mentioned.
Ordinary.
Yes, because she's having some acne and stuff, and they're talking about just different products that she could probably benefit from, and they really liked that brand.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then she partners with, and she does a lot of
Ever Eaten.
collabs. Yes. Tell her
Oh.
about their
Okay,
kids.
so Ever Eaten's like a kids skincare brand.
Okay.
And I love their stuff too.
Okay.
They have a whole variety of products. They have for acne prone skin
Okay.
and young skin. But
Okay.
they're but anyone can use it, even though
Okay.
it's meant for kids
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
But my mom uses their stuff. They have a
Really?
lot of good facial stuff. They have body products
Okay.
and all that
I'm
stuff.
going to check them out. And since they're one of your, somebody that you partner with, we'll put their information up because somebody might be watching. And that's something with girls, you know, it's like, how do we take care of our skin?
Yeah.
You know, it's something that we start from day one,
Yeah.
you know, and finding, you know, that mix. And our skin actually changes, you know, it's
Yeah.
going to keep changing. But, you know, take the basics, taking good care of it, drinking lots of water is so huge. So we'll definitely put their link up so people can go and check them out. Yeah, absolutely. Is there anything else you would like to share with the Gangsta Goodies viewing family before we leave?
No, nothing that I know of.
Okay.
We need to thank you though.
But
no,
yes.
thank you. Now, when is Fashion Week coming up?
That's in March.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Kansas City Fashion Week will be in March.
Okay.
And so they're starting to, I think now, start to select their models
Okay.
for.
And we're pretty sure they're going to select you. Look,
Thank
we're going to
you.
manifest that, okay? There's no reason why they wouldn't or they shouldn't. Y'all hear me? Yeah, I said it. Absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I really
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Thank you so much. So I'm going to tell you this little thing before we get ready to go. So when I was your age and a little younger, and if you're from Kansas City and you're somewhere between 55 and 60, African American, most of us went to Josette School of Modeling and Charm. And so we learned how to walk, how to sit, how to hold our head up, and I even modeled a little bit. And it was a lot of fun. But then I was like, yeah, I got more interested in dance and piano. So then my attention shifted, but it was a lot of fun. You know, being in front of the camera, the clothes. There was a store years ago called Sticks, Bear and Fuller that I used to model for. And they always had the best clothes. So, and I got to keep whatever I modeled. So I always loved that.
For sure.
Yes.
That's so cool.
Keep doing what you're doing, honey. There are no limits. Absolutely none. And I always say, dream a big dream. Make it a memory of the future and expect miracles. And you've got the right family right behind you to help propel you. And I'm sure I'm going to look up one day and you're going to be designing in Paris or somewhere. Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Thank you so much. You all enjoy the rest of your day. We put all of the information there so you can follow. Tap in, y'all. You know, this is our baby, okay? She is from us, from our community. And so it's up to us to support her and propel her and encourage her. So peace out, y'all. Have a good day. Mwah.